Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, I'm the Bald Explorer, and today I'm out on another walk. I'm looking for the lost medieval village of Barpham. Another bright, amazingly sunny, record-breaking day in February 2019 as I record this, and I'm up near Patching in West Sussex, just above Worthing. Very close to Clapham, with this rather beautiful, I guess it must be an old oak tree that has died, and now we've just got its sort of skeleton, if you like, this sort of bleached white tree. It's quite amazing. That's not what I'm here to look at though. I'm actually here to look for the medieval village of Barpham, which is now, there's nothing left of it. It's deserted. It probably disappeared at the beginning or just before the plague, the great death plague of 1348, the Black Plague. But I'm going to go and find it. There's no easy way to get to it. You do have to have a bit of a trek. So I've parked in Patching, overlooking Long Furlong, which is in that direction, where you can take this circuitous route from the Findon roundabout round down towards Angmering and all of that. So let's go and enjoy this walk, shall we, in this beautiful sunshine. I'm probably overdressed for February in a jumper. I do like this walk. I did it once before actually. I think last year sometime when I was looking for Michael Grove or Mickle Grove, the house, which is in that direction. But there's these beautiful oaks. Look at this. It's absolutely incredible the way it's grown from this big little low clump and then gone into these wonderful branches. I think it's amazing, and it's out there. And of course in February it's not in leaf, of course. The buds are just getting ready to explode, but everything is early this year. Have a look at this one, for example. I love the way it's got this amazing sort of two trunk split here from the main base. Absolutely incredible, covered with all this wonderful lichen. It's just a lovely time of year to get out in the countryside and appreciate nature as it is. Beautiful. Now, you may not have realised it, and I didn't take any pictures. Maybe I will on the way back, but this has been a field of cattle. I'm not very good with cows. I don't like them very much, but I've kept myself to myself and they seem to be okay with me, so that's very good. So we're now entering the Angmering Park estate. There's a sign here that tells us to keep our dogs on a lead. I don't have a dog, so I'm all right, but also keep to footpaths at all times. What we're going to do is we're going to carry on along the top of the ridge, which is this. We're sort of at the top of a valley. Down there is Mickle Grove, or Michael Grove, once I think a 17th century house. I did do a video about that, you can check that out. I'll put a link in the description to it, but we're going to carry on up towards Upper and Lower Barpham, not to be confused with Barpham, which is a little bit further along. This is Barpham. There are two farms here now, and they represent the area where the medieval village once was. Let's go. These lovely old beech trees. These are lovely. Gosh. Well, this is great, isn't it? Now, I don't know how much of you can see of this. It's this massive great bowl here. It looks like a huge crater, as if an asteroid has come crashing down and spewed it all out. But actually, I think it's more likely that the chalk had been excavated from the top here, from an old chalk pit, and probably used on the land around here. Yeah. Terrific. Nearly went for a Burton then. This is amazing. I've looked for this once before and I couldn't find it, and it's actually on the main route. I thought it was slightly down the hill a bit. This masonry here, these old bricks and this flint and rubble, is what's left of once was here a tower with a clock on it. The clock is now in Stenning, and it was on the Michael Grove estate, and it was here to tell the time for the workers who were working on the estate at the manor at Michael Grove, and it would give them an idea when to come back from the land, when to go to church, all those sort of things. It was quite a large tower, and I think it was either destroyed or it just fell to bits at some point. I haven't got the history with me, but I looked for it once before. You can look at it up online. Someone, I'm sure, will put the information about it. But it's amazing. It is here. As I say, the clock was saved, and now it's just situated. This is such a good time to come and have a look, because the surrounding area, look at this. Here, look at all these amazing trees. These are beech trees, just astonishing. Got to have a quick look at this. It's quite a substantial area. You can see elements of the foundations here, and there's still some brick and what have you, and it would have risen up through this gap in these trees. These trees probably are planted since it collapsed, and from it, the advantage point that you get, the view, would have been quite tremendous, and no doubt the bell of the tower would have been heard chiming for miles around. Get past this branch. Yes, it's quite a large area. Well, this would have been enough. This would have been enough as a video just to come and see this. It's absolutely amazing. I love these bits of old relic left here, the rubble, so we know a little bit about it and we can pinpoint that bit of history. But we have a deserted medieval village to look for, so let's crack on. I can't help it. I just love woodland, and it's so serene and so peaceful. It's just amazing. Another gate. Please shut the gate. Always important to do as they ask. There we go. Is that fully shut? It is fully shut now. That's terrific. We're very close now. We're coming round the drop, or the top of the ridge or the bluff, and it's a bit further round. Oh, right, here we are. We have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't know how much you can see. Down there is Lower Barpham Farm, and to the west of it, on this side, is where the medieval village of Barpham once was. And there are patches in the grass. I don't know if you can see those. And on those patches, and on, I guess, satellite imagery and old aerial photographs back in the 50s and 60s would have really shown these sort of things much better. You get the pattern of where the medieval village would have been as such, and there are of course records about it, to tax records, manorial records which tell us about it, but they think that actually it was due to famine and bad crops that actually it became depopulated down there, and not so much the Black Death, although the Black Death probably was the thing that, excuse the pun, put the final nail in the coffin, and people moved away. On the far distance, I believe that's Harrow Hill, and up on this bluff where I am, just behind me, at Upper Barpham is believed where there was a Saxon church. There's nothing there now, would have been a timber frame church. There's nothing to see at all again, but it was surveyed at some point, and a timber frame church was believed to have been there. But this is such a fabulous place to come. It's such a wonderful walk with the views that you can see. I absolutely have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, all those things. And if you fancy helping me go to other places, then why not become a patron? Support me. Either a one-off donation or a regular subscription would be amazing. In the meantime, just take in this incredible view. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.